friends, my name is Catalina and this is my craft channel. As I say in all my introductions, whenever I'm done doing chores around my house, I like to come in this corner of my home that I call craft corner and work on a small project. Either it's for me or to give to someone else. But today I want to work on a project for me because I purchased a lot of yarn to start knitting, and so I need project bags for my future projects. It's not gonna be a project bag like the one I did last time. I'm gonna try something new. There is no pattern, and there you can make your own pattern. I'm gonna show you all the steps to make this bag. Therefore this video is gonna be a little bit longer. I hope you'll be patient to watch it all. So if I haven't bored you already, please stay with me and watch this video. I do hope you like it, and you'll end up subscribing to the channel, and I'll show you how to click on the subscribe button or give me a like. That will encourage me very much and will make easier for other people to find my channel. So please stay a few more minutes and watch my project bag making. So for this project bag I have two pieces of this beautiful fall design fabric. Also, for the lining, I'm just gonna fold it, make a room. For the lining, I cut the same sizes, 16 by 15, of this beautiful coordinated color. I made this bag in the past that I like very much, and I'm hosting some yarn that I purchased from this beautiful company. They make the best home dyed yarn. But so I have 4 skeins of yarn, 400 grams of yarn, so even more, in this bag. So this was the main fabric and this was the lining, and so I cut and I played with the fabric, so I'll have part of the lining on the front, and I made the pipe. Oh, I don't know how you call this. It looks like a pipe that you throw the string through, and so it's reversible. And I want to do the same. Look, it's beautiful, and even says here Parisien. And it's gonna have this string that you pull like that, and it looks very cute. To make a sturdier bag, I'm planning to use this fusible interface that is not that thick. It's gonna make my bag look sturdy, and it has bubbles of glue, and when you iron the fabric to it, the fabric is gonna stick to it. I'm gonna cut a stripe with my rotary cutter. I'm gonna cut again like 3 inches. Okay. So now we have sectioned our fabric. Now I'm gonna just take these away, put these two together here and pin it face to face, and then this is gonna be like this. I turn it like so and pin it on this side, so it's gonna be like this. See? So now you put the other sides together. And so now we do the same with the lining. We're gonna have a reversible boxy little bag. This is gonna be my lining. Next, so I'm going to cut the interface 16 inches by 15. So I chose almost the same color thread. We're gonna start sewing the project. I pinned them already, so and we're sewing like 1/4 inch seam allowance from the tip of the needle to the edge of this foot. I'm gonna start sewing. So this is the first one. Pretty, right? Now we're sewing next. So we have the other side. So put them together, side to side, making sure they're gonna meet here. So I'm doing the same with the lining pieces. I sew them together. It seems a little bit more complicated, but I like a two sides bag. You can turn it in and out and it's beautiful. So one is done. To the next. Okay, now so we're done with this too. I'm gonna go at the ironing board and iron it. So I'm gonna iron with the seams up. So now we're sewing the sides together. I'm just gonna let it sew on one side because I want to attach the interface to the whole piece. And I'm gonna go and iron on the interface. I'm making sure everything is straight, and I'll do the same with this because I want them to be equal before I start working. So I'm gonna cut around the excess fabric that is you know, I want them to be equal both sides. They're nice and square, and I'm gonna iron on them just to the front. Now I'm going to cut the excess interface. I'm not gonna quilt it, but I'm just gonna sew 2 straight lines so I make sure this stays in place even after I wash it. Okay, so you can see on the back 2 straight lines. I'm just gonna sew the sides together. I need to do the same with the lining. Sew the other sides together. I'm gonna turn this back inside out. So next I'm ironing the piping stripes. Iron them. So we're sewing this front to front just on one side. Okay, so I stitched nicely the ends, and I also stitched the seam allowance to one side of this. So I have the lining, which is face to face with the front. Okay, here we have the interface, and I'm gonna stick inside this because I wanted, you know, when it's in the main side, the piping will look like this. And so I'm gonna just stick it in like that. What am I gonna do is I'm gonna find the middle of this and crease it a little bit. Eventually I'm gonna put a pin in it so I will know where the half of this is. And I'll do the same with this one. I'm gonna find its half because I want everything aligned perfectly. Okay, so now we know where the half is, and I'm gonna find half of this side. Now I can put this here to half like so. I'm gonna pin it here and here, and then I turn it. I'm gonna do the same with this one. Okay, now and this is the lining, is face to face with the front of the bag. So now I can pin them all together and take them to the sewing machine. This is the top of the bag. I put the piping inside. I'm gonna sew all this together. bottom of the bag. So what I did, I measured 2 inches from the tip on one side. So this is how the bag was in the beginning. Well, I turn it like this, like side to the bottom, and I measure 2 inches from here and 2 inches from here, and then I draw a line. I sew a line on diagonal like this on both sides, and I did the same for the lining. First of all, I want to cut the corners so it will not be too bulky inside. So 1/4 of an inch, like this, and 1/4 of an inch here, like this. Okay. And I will do the same for the bottom, for the lining. And same on the other side. Now, because I left an opening in the lining, I'm gonna put my hand in and turn it inside out. I turn it inside out like this. Now my bag looks like this, so I'm gonna sew it close here. Okay, so now I put it inside, like so. Here is the bag. What I'm gonna do now is just I'm gonna sew a nice line around it to catch this in, and this is the bag. So now my bag is done. All the threads, nice. So this is the bag, this is the piping. I'm gonna put the rope inside. This is the bottom. Okay, and it's nice inside. I'm gonna turn it inside out. Oh, this is the other side of the bag. I think it looks cute. This really pops out. I really like it. I'm glad. And I was worried that the interface is too thick, but it isn't. It's just the right weight to give me a nice sturdy bag like this. So I cut 2 lengths of rope, this kind of rope, because I like it. It works well with this one. I would rather prefer a sturdier one, and probably gonna buy a white one, like I've seen everybody prefers that kind. And I'm gonna use a safety pin and pull this rope through the pipe here from one side to another, like this. Okay, and then I take the other one and I started from the other side. So this one I started from this side, and this one I'm gonna put it in starting on the other side like this. And now we tie them together on this other side. And now we have ropes. One end is on this side and one end is in here, and we pull it like this, and here is our bag.
Perfect.